Hey, what's going on, everybody? AJ here. You can call me Mario Chivaldo. Thank you guys for tuning in again. This is a new video I'm making today. Thank you for anybody who watched my last video. It was about the first time I got arrested. Very interesting video. Check it out if you haven't already. I'll drop it down in the description if I can. I'm currently only using a phone right now to make these YouTube videos, but hey, we gotta start out somewhere, right? And I'm sorry about the setup. I'm currently living out of my car, and it's getting really dark here where I'm living around this time, and you can't see me very well, so I'm sorry. So I apologize. You can get mad at me all you want in the comments, so I'll take the criticism. Absolutely. Anyways, this story is going to be about the time I first got high of the Malta, the devil's lettuce, the fine grass that you cut on the first day of spring. Ooh, okay. So on this day, it was back in 2017, 2018 time. I don't know like exact time, so don't give me shit for that because my memory isn't all that great all the time. But hey, at least it's around that time that I can remember. So prior to me getting blasted or getting high for the first time, I'm trying to be careful with how I word it. I don't think there is because YouTube is not very, um, you know, Mary Jane friendly, which it's 2024. Come on, really. But anyways, I'm just gonna say it. The first time I got high. So prior to this time that I first got high, I had smoked with one of my really good friends. We're gonna name him Jared for the video. Just I don't want to use his real name just because of privacy's sake. So on this day, prior to this day, I'm trying to get to that point, but I just keep going off. I had smoked with Jared before, but I've never gotten high. Like just how you hear like other YouTubers be like, "Well, the first time I smoked, I didn't get high." I was that kind of guy. Well, on this day, I believe it was the weekend. So we weren't at school, and we decided to hang out because during this time when me and Jared had like met and like actually became friends, we really kicked it off and we had really great chemistry. There was there's some times where we wouldn't talk or like life just kind of happened. So I'm just gonna open up the door a little bit more so you guys can see me better. And sorry if you hear background noise. I'm in a parking lot, so there's nothing I can do about it. But anyways, so on this day, it is the weekend, and me and Jared had smoked prior, and I told him, hey, those times that we smoked, I never really got high at all. And he goes on to tell me that he has this little chillum. And if you guys don't know what a chillum is, it's like a very small like little like it's basically a bowl piece, but it's not like it's not like the a traditional bowl and everything like that. It's just a little straight pipe. That's what chillums are. So one end, you inhale, and the other end you just fill it up with a little bit of your greens. And you can only fit so much because it's only supposed to be for one person. I believe they're called one hitters. There's so many names for it. Excuse me. I always burp every time I'm recording. It's crazy. So me and Jared agreed to smoke. We were gonna smoke this night. And like I said, I have smoked before, but I've never gone like high. And I think that's due to the reason that I didn't fully correctly inhale, so I wasn't able to get all the nice stuff into my lungs to hit to my brain to get me faded. So on this night, we went into like his garage slash shed. Like you can't park a car in there or a truck, but it was a big shed basically, and it was falling apart. There was stuff everywhere. Like it's just your typical garage, just you got oil and you got all these fluids everywhere, and then you got tools everywhere. But there is a specific spot in this garage that we would smoke at. It's once you walk in to the garage, there's like this the corner area. There is a couple chairs that we could sit at. So me and Jared, we go over and we sit down, and he pulls out the chillum that he told me about earlier, and I'm like, oh, this is a chillum, and he's just like, oh, it's a one hitter, like it's personal use, you know. And he pulls out the beautiful greens, and we get down to business, ladies and gentlemen. And I remember we started to smoke. And since he packed it, he gets greens. That's typically the rule whenever you smoke. It's whoever packs it, whoever's weed it is, especially if it's their weed and they pack it, they're definitely getting greens. There's no questions asked. Okay. So he hits it, you know, and then he gives it to me and he shows me how to use it. So I hold it up and, you know, I light it, you know, and then I'm hitting it. And I inhale, and I believe I coughed, but I don't think I coughed like super hard. Even though I had asthma before, it didn't hit me that bad, right? So I'm hitting this chillum, and he's like, hit it again, take another hit. And so I take another hit, you know, I'm feeling good. And I remember I pass it back to him, and he takes a couple hits and everything. I'm just looking around, you know, I'm just like, oh, okay, like, you know, we're chilling. I'm feeling good, you know, like I'm just feeling good. He gives it back to me after he takes a couple of hits. Jared gives me back the cello. And I take another hit, and I remember I close my eyes, right, as I'm hitting this cello, and I like inhale, and when I exhale, I remember opening my eyes, and everything was different. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I'm like, oh my god, this is what being high is like? Holy crap, bro. I'm on Mars. I'm chilling, we're vibing, we're laughing, we're watching stupid videos on our phones. It's just a great time overall. Really, like, you can ask any stoner, you can ask anybody that smoked weed in their past, and they will definitely tell you with 100% confidence that yes, the first time is like the highest you'll ever be. I don't really agree with that, but it's definitely the best time. Like getting high for the first time is like always the best time. Like you make the most memories then, and you know it just hits different. Like after you hit the bowl or hit the joint, whatever you hit after that experience, it's just not always the same. So we're sitting there, and I remember earlier we had actually had bought snacks, and man, let me tell you, those bag of Doritos that we shared, man, that bitch was gone in like 5 minutes. Okay, it was gone. It was just completely just vanished. And we go inside. So before we go inside this house, we leave the garage because we're done smoking, and we're like, bro, like, I'm faded, like I'm high, and pri. Well, at that time, I never said faded. I just said, yo, like I'm high. You know, like there's so many phrases you can use to describe your fade. Like there's just like you can make anything make sense. You know, like dude, I'm up in the clouds, or I'm faded, or I'm high. Like there's so many words you can use to describe the state of mind when you're high on weed. You know, on the devil's lettuce. I'm sorry if you can't see me. Like it's okay. There we go. I have to like keep my door open, which I don't like doing, but hey. So we go inside and we make more food, and we pretty much like we chill out and we watch videos and we pass out. And I remember waking up the morning after, and I'm just like, dude, that was chill as hell. That was awesome. And you know, me and Jared, we just, you know, we've had so many experiences like that before where, like, you know, it was just always such a vibe, you know, like just all that shit. Well, anyways, me some Eagles, ladies and gentlemen. That will end it for the video today. Just a shorter video, but just not a story that I share with you guys. I'm sure everybody obviously has a first time getting high experience that they enjoy very much. And these were just one of my experiences. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna end it for the video. If you want to, drop a like, subscribe for more content. I'm definitely trying to stay consistent. I think that's absolute key when you're trying to make a YouTube channel or you're trying to have people view your channel so you can grow. Is always be consistent. Just because you don't get as much views on the or first couple of YouTube videos or 10 or 20, man, I use that as motivation because I know that I'm not going to get somewhere right away, but I'll definitely, if I keep being consistent and I keep showing, what I have to offer down the road, it will definitely work out in my favor. Absolutely. So just stay grinding. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're trying to make a YouTube channel yourself, just stay motivated, stay on that, stay consistent. I wish you the best. All right, guys. Well, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you later. Peace out.